Okay, guys, we are back. The OK Baby family, we reacted to their first breakup video. And then I found out a lot of people notified me that there's actually a follow-up video of them taking questions. Okay, okay. Let's see what these two are up to. And actually, before that, I found out that she got mad that people were mad at her and made a little this one's called Kira Gets Mad About the Breakup Backlash. I haven't watched any of these, so I'm pretty excited to go in raw. Just like apparently her boyfriend did, because they have 4 kids together. Maybe I should go in protected, unlike her boyfriend. Anyway, let's watch.
Okay, I know I shouldn't be making this right now, but I'm going to. And I'm mad at myself for doing it. But also, I just have to stick up for myself. Like, it gets to a point. Yeah, that's right, sis. That's what I teach my kids to do. And so, practice what you preach. You are going to dance. I
love this coming out the gate defensive. That people took the video a certain way. You know this is not going to go well. She knows she shouldn't be making it, but here we are.
I know this situation isn't just about me, and a lot of people are like, don't make it about you. Oh, pity party, pity party. Well, first of all, we both were in this relationship, so it's been hard on both of us. And yes, I'm the one who chose to leave, but...
Yes, you're the only one that seemed happy about it, okay? You're the only one who's telling him to go out to the strip club and have a good time with the boys while monitoring his bank account. And being like, oh, you didn't spend enough money, but you also spent too much money. Okay, girl. Not buying it.
That is for a reason. And so because of those reasons, I am also hurt. And also just being with somebody for 7 years and then no longer romantically being involved with them is also emotionally hard. So, yeah.
She's so mad he's getting all the sympathy. Like, just let him have that, man. You know, just let him have a little dub in the comments.
Yeah, it is about me, actually. And my feelings are involved. And it's really wild to me because, honestly, Oscar and I have been such a team throughout all of this. Sorry, it cut me off. But we really have been a team. And so when we posted the video and got the reaction, obviously, towards me that we got, it was kind of shocking and, like, made me realize what a different reality the internet is versus reality.
So, I think... that's interesting because she's right. There is a different reality between the dynamic that they have between themselves and the way people see it outside. I think if anything, she should have gained perspective and like, dang, you know, maybe I have been unfair. Maybe I have been harsh. Maybe these conditions are not good. But instead, she's like, these people are all weirdos and freaks, or I don't know what kind of conclusion she's drawing, but it's the opposite of what she should be drawing.
Because it's not reality, obviously. Like that, I don't know, it just like sucked me into a place that I wasn't in. And all the like people projecting feelings and things that happen and the rumors and assumptions, like I had said this in the second video we uploaded, but it really is just wild how wrong people are.
Okay.
But anyways, that's not the point of all of this.
Why isn't the point if we're wrong? Tell us why we're wrong. You know, you had no problem bringing up everything he did wrong, and then when it came to you, you wanted to sweep it under the rug. Tell us what we got wrong, dang it. If it's not about that, what is it about? We need receipts, girl. We need receipts to the house.
I'm going to be who I am. If you don't like it, unfollow me, first of all.
Okay.
If that means I have 0 followers at the end of this, I don't give a shit. I value myself more than that. Second of all,
oh, she's heated right now. She's dropping the old unsubscribe. All haters unsub. I've been there myself. Yeah. Usually you get really defensive. Oh, haters unsub. Not a good place to be.
Oscar and I have treated each other has always been this. So if you don't...
Exactly, that's the problem. The way you guys always treat each other was this. Don't you see what you're saying?
like the way I talk to him, if you don't like the attitude, if you don't like the awkwardness, and if you think him being quiet is weird, then if you think him being quiet or looking off into the distance is poor Oscar, then you've never watched our channel, because Oscar is very quiet. He's very shy.
Once again, speaking for your boy Oscar, what's up with this live by yourself? Where's Oscar at? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's right. You would have just talked all over him.
He would much prefer to be the one who listens.
I'm getting way too involved in these people's lives. I'll just tell you right now. Guys, don't go hating on her. I'm just kidding around. I mean, like, I'm getting invested, obviously, and I'm reading the tea leaves, as they say, but, like, I don't really know what's going on between them. Don't go out of your way to hate on this poor girl. I mean, at the end of the day, who knows what's really going on?
Rather than talks. He obviously has his moments where that's different, but people are reading way too into things, and he would equally tell you this right now if he was sitting with me, because we've been spending days talking about this. The assumptions at this point are just ridiculous. I'm getting frustrated. I can't sit back and shut my mouth. It's just pissing me off. It's just not right. It's not accurate at all. And again, if you don't like the way that I talk or our banter or the jokes that I make or whatever, wrong channel, wrong Instagram.
Well, joke's on you, because I was never subscribed. I'm only here to hate watch from the beginning. So, what are you going to do about me now?
I think there's some good, nice ones out there. I don't know. So, on that note, I know I've been talking about this a lot. Oh my God, I've been talking about this a lot in my personal life and on my social media, and I'm just over it. So this is the...
Can I just say, that kid is standing, so I'm assuming she's like, I don't know, around two maybe. I mean, that little girl in the back knows what you're saying, dude. Kids are so smart and perceptive. Like, damn. Could you do this in, like, not in front of your kid? I don't know.
The last of it. If you have something to say, I don't give a shit. Take it somewhere else. And we will proceed with our normal lives. Well, our new normal, whatever that is. We're still figuring that out. We went snowboarding together today. A lot of people are also mad at that. I hope that you guys...
Wait, they're mad about what?
Snowboarding together today. A lot of people are also mad at that.
Snowboarding? Okay, whatever. Yeah, so obviously she's big mad. When was this so this was posted January 9th. I guess a couple days after their breakup. Let's see, just to be specific here. We gotta get our facts right if we're gonna do this. Oh, so it was 2 days after the next video. So I'm assuming this Instagram rant was posted after the FAQ. Right, yeah. So okay, this one must not have helped her either. Okay, you guys ready? Okay.
Okay, we're back. I did not expect to be making this video so soon. I actually filmed the vlog yesterday and I wanted to upload that first, but you guys have so many questions that we're like, all right, we need to address some things.
I'm already going to make predictions now. He's going to be running defense for her. You know, one, because he loves her and he wants her to be well, and it's his baby mama, and two, probably because she's leading. He probably still hoping they're going to get back together, you know, even though she's getting strange dick on the side. We all know that. So we're going to be getting lots of running defense for her, and lots of, well, that's my main prediction. I don't know if it's that insightful. Let's see.
I think the next time that we film a video in the kitchen, it needs to be a positive video.
Yeah, for real. Yes.
So I kind of thought that we would start, I like have a bunch of notes on my phone of like things that I wanted to address from the last video and like the reactions from the last video. And the first thing I want to say is that, you know, Oscar and I are in a very good place, and I don't want to speak for both of us. People get very mad that I speak for both of us. You need to speak for yourself.
Okay, considering the circumstances, yes.
Okay.
I think we're in a good place.
And Oscar's just like that. Oscar, I'm not like trying to talk over him or say his feelings. Like Oscar and I just express ourselves differently, and he's much more like this. He stares out the window.
Like what? He's sitting there like a normal guy. What are you trying to make him out to be some kind of guy? He's sitting there like a very normal guy. I mean,
and thinks
he's staring out the window. What, you're making it sound like he's special ed or something. Like
I talk. He's muting me out right now.
Only in like serious situations like
yes, yeah. Like, and same thing, I remember his mom when we told her that we were pregnant with Levi.
Oh, yeah,
you said nothing the whole time. Yeah. And I had to say anything because these are awkward conversations to have. You don't really know what to say. And you don't want to say the wrong thing, especially on the internet with all the backlash. So I'm not letting him speak. You can speak. Okay, but yes, we are in a really good place. Like, we have fun together all day. We make jokes together all day. Like, this morning I told him my nipples were hard, and he went to grab and was like, and like, it's funny. We have like banter. We're in a good place.
Back that up. Her nipples were hard, and he went to grab them. Are we separated? Are we grabbing? Are we doing nipple grab? Can we talk about? Let me go back. I needed a clarification. I'm turning the closed caption on this one too. So let's see. We make jokes all day, like we grab each other's nipples.
This morning I told him my nipples were hard, and he went to grab and was like, and like, it's funny. We have.
Oh, because they're broken up, and he's like, oh, can't grab them anymore. I mean, he obviously still wants to make up with her, in my estimation. And this whole little nipple play is not good for the guy.
Have like banter. We're in a good place, considering.
Yes.
No?
Yes. Yeah,
no, are we in a good place?
Yes.
Tell them.
I'm laughing because the nipple thing was out of habit and I didn't squeeze. I just was like, oh wait.
Yeah, he didn't. He said, yeah. But like, we are happy, and we have, this is like, I know it's new to you.
Why'd you tell him your nipples are hard? Isn't that weird where they're like, their mom, their parents, they live together, but then it's like one day you can grab nip, and then the next day you can't grab nip. You know? That's tough for a guy.
You guys, but it's not necessarily brand new to us like it is on the internet. So like,
well, it is shocking, and we were sad at first. Both of us were.
Yeah,
it was a lot.
Oh, let's be clear now. See, this is running the defense, because in the last video it was like, I'm sad, she's happy. No, this time we're both sad.
First, so you gotta remember, like,
well, we couldn't even upload. Like, I laid in bed forever. Like, I've been processing these emotions and stuff. So no, I didn't get on camera, and I'm like laughing as I broke up with him. Like, that's how it's portrayed, and that's not true.
True, very true.
I don't even remember what I said exactly, but like saying that we've been having problems for a year. People are assuming that a year ago I knew we were not going to be together. That is not the situation, and I actually talked to Oscar about this off camera to make sure he didn't feel this way.
No, I don't feel like, okay, this is another hard one for me to answer, because I didn't realize anything up until like a month and a half ago, so that's my fault in the relationship to not pick up on like, hey, Kira's struggling, this is what she's going through, because it takes two people. So that was my bad, and that's why I was so shocked.
I'm sorry, but again, this is some crazy spin. Dude, it's not your fault that you're not psychic. She says that she knew she wanted to break up with you a year ago, and you only noticed a month ago. I mean, she got to communicate to you too, dude. It's not a one-way street. Like, if she knew she wanted to break up with you a year ago, she should have communicated something to you. It's not your fault for not reading her freaking mind. You know, the dude just wants to grab some hard nips, and I don't blame him. That's just what it do. You know? Shh. Damn.
Shocked by that.
I'm trying so hard not to interrupt. I'm so bad at it.
I know, it's okay. It's just you. Dude, just be normal. Who cares?
Well, I'm trying, but people go berserk like it's their full-time job or something.
I'm so sorry about that, too. I did not.
You better stop that right now. I don't like the leaning. I don't like the flirting. If he can't grab nip, then you can't do that flirty, bumpy shoulder crap, okay? Y'all need to get this relationship. This is,
Just go.
People also don't like that I touch you.
Me neither. I don't like it.
Oh, yeah. No, guys, it is done. Like,
whoa. I mean, it is, but relax.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Oh my God, you guys, she's so mean to him. In the last video, she was like, don't worry, it's done forever. And then this one, he's like, done. She's like, whoa. Like, she gotta appreciate that he wants to make it work. Like, I'm sure of it.
What was I gonna say? This is why I interrupt, because otherwise I lose what I was saying. It was important. So we kind of talked about that, and to be honest, like, I love Oscar. He is a great person, a great dad, a great fiance, all the things.
Anything else? Just kidding.
But that was one of the really big problems is you never noticed things. And so a year ago is just, it's not when I knew I wanted to leave. It's just when I started to really struggle with like, why don't you pay attention? Why don't you care? Or just the issues that I had with him. And he also had issues with me. So like, that's when I started to just feel defeated, but that's not when I like decided, oh, I'm done with him. And then I stayed with him for a year. Like if you guys know me at all.
How is this a FAQ? This is just her ranting and trying to do propaganda. This is Kira propaganda, dude.
The second I know I'm done, you'll know I'm done. Like I don't linger.
No.
So the next thing kind of to go hand in hand with that is the vasectomy. This is so wild.
This
wild.
one bothers you, yeah.
This one.
Okay, wait. Apparently I missed this somehow or I don't know if they said it in the first one, but apparently she asked dude to get a freaking vasectomy right before she dumped him, dude. And she was talking about a year ago she knew she wanted to leave him. They have 4 kids. And she said, homie, it's time to get a vasectomy, and then dumped him. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Let's hear what you got to say about that, girl.
Actually infuriates me.
Okay.
I never asked Oscar to get a vasectomy. I did not want him to get a vasectomy. I wanted more kids, and I highly encouraged he didn't get the vasectomy. Oscar had to have a vasectomy. He was going to do that no matter what.
Yes, and this is not...
Has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with you. This is not your fault at all. Although I did make the decision thinking we were going to be together forever. Not that I want any more kids or that I want other kids with other people right now. I think I made the right choice as of right now. And I think forever. I think I don't know. Like, I have 4 kids. Like,
you hear what he said? He goes, I thought we were going to be together forever, and we already have 4 kids, so, you know. Yeah. He gives us just enough to know. You know what I mean? I like that.
To do that, no matter
Sorry,
what.
I went back a little bit.
And this is not...
Has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with you. This is not your fault at all. Although I did make the decision thinking we were going to be together forever. Not that I want any more kids or that I want other kids with other people right now. I think I made the right choice as of right now. And I think forever. I think I don't know. Like, I have 4 kids. Like,
but guess what? If you change your mind...
Yeah, but you're a young man. If you meet another woman, which you're going to, I mean, 4 kids is a lot, granted, but another woman you might meet might want to start a family, and you might be in love. You might want to have kids. I mean, dude, ugh, I feel bad.
you can reverse it. Will I?
You can? No.
Well, hold on. I don't know if reversing the vasectomy is easy. Hold on. It is reversing vice. I'm so glad you guys can't see me trying to spell vasectomy. So fucking glad. Yeah, so vasectomy reversal is more difficult than a vasectomy and should be done using microsurgery, in which a surgeon uses a powerful surgical microscope to magnify the vas deferens as much as 40 times its size. This type of surgery requires specialized skills and expertise. That doesn't sound like a little quick snip, snip bow tie. It is that easy. You know what I'm saying? So it's doable, but it doesn't sound like that easy.
I always touch you, sorry. Yeah, that one, like, I don't mean to be so, like, what's that word where I'm being a bitch, basically, but that one makes me so angry because I never, like, I'm getting so much, like, backlash for that, and I did not want that. I did not want him to have a vasectomy.
True.
And
hence why I did it.
Yes.
Because you wanted more kids. Like
yeah, he asked me to get that, and I said no. I don't want to get. I'm like also weird about bodily things. It had nothing to do with having more kids in the future. It was more so just like I'm weird about body stuff.
And the only reason why I asked you is because you were already like it was already going to be during your C-section. I didn't want you to go out of your way to get the surgery or whatever. But since I was like, hey, why not? If you're gonna be open already, and they just have to quickly do it. Why not do it all at once? And when you were like firm on no, I was like, oh, then I need to start thinking of a contraceptive because what we're doing ain't working. It kept giving us more kids.
So yeah, I didn't want that. So that's very inaccurate, and that one's very frustrating to me because it's just not true at all. And then kind of with that being said, I made a joke or a comment about having a 5th baby, and people are like, I cannot believe that she would joke about a 5th baby or Oscar hooking up with other people. And I think
at this point it's okay because I've come to the acceptance of it, like this relationship is over, so I think those jokes are fine.
Well, that's not the point. The point
No,
is, or I mean, not to say that's not the point, but what I am trying to like get
Express.
through is that Oscar and I, again, like I said in the beginning of this video, have a very different type of humor than a lot of people.
Yes.
And we, behind the scenes, since we've kind of come to
that
terms
different.
with where
Not that special. It's like,
our relationship or friendship is, have made these jokes. In fact, that was like a very minor joke compared to the things that we're saying to each other. So thank goodness those aren't on the internet. I think people would croak and die because they're jokes.
Yeah.
Like, we're not...
yeah, but we know what you mean. Come on. It's not rocket science. You're not special because you're making jokes about him going and sleeping with other women. You know what I mean? It's not like a special little language you guys speak. We know what it means.
I don't know. I guess I don't want to speak for you, but like these are the things that we say to each other. Oscar talks to me about hooking up with guys. Like, we are not...
No. Oh, I thought you meant me hooking up with guys. I'm like, wait, what? But you hooking up with... Yes.
I thought you were about
So
to
she's
straight up
hooking up with
lie
guys.
right now.
I was like,
and I was
wait,
gonna
what?
punch you in the face. No, like, we are
She's hooking up with dudes. Ugh.
making these jokes together. They're jokes. It's fine. Like, I don't understand. The next question, which you actually kind of answered this a little while ago. We've had a lot of people say, like, are you guys going to get back together in the future? Or, like, how official is this?
It's official. I don't...
I mean, you can never know what the future brings. Like, I don't want to say... Like, I think it'd be stupid to say...
Boom. I knew it. 10 years' time, Uncle Brad's going to knock her up for that 5th baby, skip town, never say never. She's stringing him along, dude, because she knows... down the road, she's going to come back to good old reliable Oscar. Oh, dude. He says it's over, and she goes, well, let's not be hasty. Like, if you liked the guy, if you loved him enough that you could say, well, let's never say never. I just want to get some strange dick now while I'm young. Then you know you're still open to it. The mixed signal she's sending him is super whack, dude.
And this is where things get risky. I do not want to ever lead Oscar on.
Yeah.
This was a very hard thing for both him and I.
And yet you just said never say never. Interesting. Yet you don't want to lead him on. Touchy, hard nipple, head on shoulder.
To give any hope and then later go through it like a second time almost if I changed my mind or you changed your mind. Like, I'd rather just...
Dude, Oscar's going to look back on this like, what the hell was that? I cannot believe how unhealthy this situation is. And let's be honest, on the internet, just to kind of give a disclaimer, this girl's probably like a lot of people and she's not evil or she's probably a perfectly nice lady and a good mom. It's just when you see the people on the screen and you're reading into things, and it's kind of becomes like a fun sport to analyze and follow along. But she's not like an evil psycho. It's just they're young, they don't know what they're doing. It's a crazy situation. So we are analyzing, perhaps over analyzing, but I mean, people are not perfect. I'll just say that in her defense. But that being said, I am Oscar, ride or die till the day I die. F Kira forever. No, but it seems to me like he's just become her little, like her self-confidence toy, Keep him around, make her, well, obviously baby daddy, but it's like, keep him around, make me feel good. He's in love with me, but I'm just, maybe in the future sometime, little confidence booster. She feels sexy. He feels like a piece of shit. It's perfect.
Say what I feel and break it off. And then in the future, if we find each other again in a romantic way, then so be it.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I don't want to speak for my future self, but as of right now, it's like an official no. I don't want to.
Yeah. Okay, I also saw this comment a lot. And this is like, I mean, I totally understand. And I've heard this saying a million times. But a lot of people are like, this is coming from an older viewer. Or, you know, like, I did what you did. And, like, the grass isn't always greener.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a lot of people
That's
say.
right.
And I fully agree with
I'm an older boomer viewer. And I can, well, I don't know much about grass or greener or being with other people or, you know, having 4 kids or whatever else, having a family vlog. But I can tell you the grass is not always greener.
I think that every relationship that I will ever be in will have its issues. And Oscar was for sure one of the best people that, like, forever I will think that. Like,
He's just inadequate. I'm telling you. Have you seen his dick? It's like crooked. It looks like a freaking question mark. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, other than that, he's perfect, but it just wasn't working. You ever try to put a question mark dick in you? I mean, it's outrageous. The whole thing, you got to hook it in. First you hook it, then you slide it.
Like, we didn't lack that largely to where I was, like, in an abusive relationship or anything like
stop
that.
it.
Like,
Don't even say that.
I think what people maybe are getting confused, I don't think that I'm going to find better. I'm not going out of this
what's wrong?
relationship looking for a different relationship. I'm not going out of this relationship looking for things that were lacking. Yeah. I'm going out of this relationship to learn how to love and find myself.
Yeah.
And so I think that difference needs to be extremely clear.
Find yourself? How is either of these guys going to find themselves living in the same apartment with each other, sharing bank accounts, co-parenting, not even living separately? Ain't nobody find themselves. Damn. Also, I hate that phrase, find myself. I don't even know what that means. I mean, dude, you're a mom of 4. You ain't finding anything but lack of sleep. Sorry to break it to you. The only thing you're finding is like shit, piss, dirty diapers, and 3 hours of sleep every night.
I am trying to find who I am because I have lost that. I have never really had that.
My eyes just rolled all the way back to my ass crack.
That's what I'm doing. I'm not worried about, like,
Why can't you find yourself with him? I don't understand. It's being so vague. They're not... Bro, you literally divorced your husband or, well, boyfriend. They were never married because you're trying to find your... I don't know what that means. Actually, it's such a meaningless phrase. I want to find myself. I want to find myself. You want to take mushrooms or something? I don't get it.
Finding somebody else.
No, I get it. Yeah. But you know, it's funny. Sorry to interrupt. It's funny though. I wonder that I just thought of it as you were speaking. Same thing. It's not that I didn't really. I still don't know who I was outside of this little bubble that we've created. So I'm wondering if because of that I had maybe like a lack of self-confidence. Maybe because I was a little bit of a grumpier human this last year, and so I wonder if that kind of helped like push you away too in a way. Like maybe you realized it and I wasn't even realizing how like negative I was being as a person. I don't know. That's a lot to open up right now, I guess. Yeah. But
well, I think that like honestly so much of the world struggles with that. Like who are you? What are your wants? What are your boundaries for yourself? Yeah. Like boundaries. What do you feel talented doing? What makes you feel sexiest? Like all these things. And
it's hard to figure out like in any situation, but I think for me it was way harder too because I'm extremely comfortable. So I'm like, what is my problem? What is my issue?
This is some first world shit. I hate to say it. I just want to find what makes me feel sexy. I get paid a lot. I hate to do it. But I have to. I have 4 kids and a perfect life, but I just need to know what makes me feel sexy. I need to find myself. I need to do art and be sexy and also get strange dick. Because, like, you can do all that stuff with your boy, you know? I don't know if I'm just being too much of a hater. Because I hate when people do that to me where they're like, well, you're rich, so you don't actually have any problems. You don't get to complain about anything. Which I get, honestly. I get that. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe I need to talk to Ela about, finding myself. I don't know what makes me feel sexy. You know? I just realized I don't know anything about myself. Is it the one-piece leotard that goes up your ass and barely covers your balls? Maybe that's what makes me feel sexy. You know? I need to find myself, Hila. Sorry.
Issue, what was my deal? So anyhow, maybe that's something that we didn't realize was happening.
I think that a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people go through that, and I'm just choosing myself. And I am so sorry that affects Oscar the way it does. I hate that I'm crying. But also, like, I'm not going to apologize for wanting to learn to love me. Yeah. You know?
Not.
What does that mean? What does it mean? She gotta love herself. She gotta learn to love herself. I mean, short of just not liking him, not being around him. But if she didn't like him, she didn't be around him. Why are they still living together? Sharing a bank account. What does it mean? I hate to say it, but I think she just wanted to have sex with other dudes. I mean, basically, I really don't know the way to interpret this.
Not that I'm saying we should...
Are you laughing when I'm crying?
A little bit, but not at you. I'm just, this is kind of a weird thing to bring up right now. Not that I'm saying I want to get back together or anything, but why'd you feel the need to end it so you could go through this instead of figuring it out together?
Preach it, Oscar! Let's freaking go, Oscar!
One of my biggest things...
Oh, there's a cut there. Foul play. There's a cut there.
Is like being alone. And I think that's truly when you do find yourself, is when you're put in these like critical life situations. And I feel like you said, I've been so comfortable with you that I'm not, like, I don't know anything outside of that. And I don't feel like I've like plateaued. Like I can't grow anymore. Yeah.
This is such bullshit, you guys. You know this bullshit. He goes, why couldn't we learn and grow together? I was too comfortable. Really? That's why you left your 4 kids' dad? I was too comfortable. I plateaued. This girl's way too young to be having a midlife crisis. She's about to buy like a Corvette. Go down to the mall. What is she saying? It doesn't make any sense.
As a person, unless I leave this relationship, essentially. Plus, like I said, I do think our relationship has really started to lack in the last year or so. Yeah. So, yeah. A lot of people want to know, did you at any point know I was gonna leave?
Yeah. Well, no, okay, progressively as it went on, I came more to terms with it. And that's why when you told me, I was able to get over it, like, within, what, a week, 2 weeks?
No, you're not over it yet, bro. I hate to break it to you, but you're not going to be over this for a while.
I already saw it coming. I already did know.
And then right when you are over it in, like, 5 to 10 years, guess who's going to be crawling back into your life? Mark my words, guys. I am 1,000,000,000% predicting this. Yep, she's going to find herself and come back to good old Oscar.
Like, oh yeah, this is happening.
On that note too, people think that like, it's so messed up that I told you on a family vacation. This is the twisted part of the internet. People don't want me to hold it back from him because that I'm lying to him, which like I had only known you guys, once I made the actual choice in my head, like, okay, I'm gonna walk away from this. There was not even a week between that and when I told him. And the only reason I told him when I did, because I wanted to wait until we were back home and in January. The only reason I told him back in December is because he brought it up and asked me in the room at night, and I could not lie anymore.
We were talking about like how things were going to be when we got back, like new boundaries we should make, are we going to work on it? And then slowly the conversation led to that. And honestly...
Like, what was I supposed to do? Come up with some...
I wonder what they're talking about boundaries. Do you guys find that odd? Like, what does boundaries mean? Does it mean like personal space? Does it mean like sexual boundaries? Does it mean talking about stuff? Like, what does it mean? What is a boundary in a relationship where you have 4 kids? You know what I mean? Do you guys have any ideas what that could mean? Boundaries. What boundaries we would have? Gosh. Boundaries. I don't know. I can't even imagine what that means.
Some fake plan with you,
No,
and then
I think it helped me out. Maybe I could see why people think like, oh, that's messed up. And I honestly, beforehand, I might have said, don't tell me on a family vacation or whatever. But now that it did happen on a family vacation, it was a blessing in disguise because I got to talk to my family about it while I was there. I got to talk to
Basically, what he's saying is, yeah, that shit was messed up. You shouldn't have told me at Disney World with the family. Love that.
support. Yeah.
So much support.
Yeah.
And it made it way easier, I think, at least. I'm not sure, but yeah, it made it easier, I think.
Yeah. What is, speaking of family members, what's the like family dynamic?
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, like
well, with like your mom, how does your mom feel? How does my dad feel?
Well,
how does your dad feel?
I don't know, I feel like your dad loves and supports both of us. He's sad and he gets mad at certain things I do, certain things you do.
I don't think he gets mad. I think that my dad...
You're right, yeah.
The only thing... Okay.
He gets sad about certain things.
I think our family has been very supportive. I think that our family is not happy with my choice because it was my choice. Mm-hmm. And I don't blame them. I mean, especially because they've gone through things like this before. Yeah. They want to give me their advice based on that. And I respect it, I understand it, and I appreciate it. And maybe in 50 years I'll be like, dumb. Okay, maybe I will. I don't know. But they've been very supportive. I think our family is very good at like... Our family has gotten really close, interestingly enough.
How old is this girl? Actually, Kira, okay, baby. I gotta know how old she is. She has 4 kids, so... I mean, she can't be that young, right? 25? Holy smokes, 4 kids at 25? This lady's a baby machine. Wow. Ooh. Okay, 25. Man, that's young. That is young. I get the feeling she just wants to get out there while she's young. You know what I mean? You got 4 kids. She's basically spent her whole youth raising these kids. I mean, she's still very young, but she must have had her first kid at 18 or maybe even younger, for Christ's sake. I mean, who knows? But to have 4 kids at that age, it's got to be like a nonstop ride. Okay, baby, first... who cares? But anyway, I think she's probably being like, damn, I'm 25. I'm in my prime. I need to get out there and meet some new people and have some new experiences. That's it. That's it. That's got to be it, you know? Because she sees her time, you know, ticking away being a mom. And before you know it, she's going to be 30... 35, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, she's hitting MILF territory. And there you go. Bob's your uncle. In her mind. You know, we love 30-plus-year-old women. We stand the beautiful, fierce, experienced women. Like my wife. Like 30's old. We stand all beautiful women. But in her mind, I think, there's a certain... call of nature, perhaps, that can exist within a 25-year-old man or woman. But she seems way more eager to get out there and feel desirable. She says sexy. That's what's interesting to me. She wants to feel sexy. She wants to feel desired, right? She wants to get out there and feel desired. She wants to hit the club. Mm-hmm. Hit the club, girl. Watch out for that 5th baby, though, for Christ's sake. Don't be having any more kids, especially with another man. That's just get way too complicated. Am I right, ladies? What do you think?
Very recently, like your mom has called my dad, and like they've talked about this, and so our families are pretty close, and they want to keep it that way.
Yeah, and I do think like everybody is a little mad with your decision, but they support both of us.
Yeah, and like his mom, I'm still talking.
His mom hates her guts, bro. I guarantee. They're mad at your decision. His mom was like, at Disney World? That bee did it at Disney World?
Talking to, and my dad, obviously, and he's talked to my dad a lot. Actually, more than me. You've talked to my dad. And my dad has only gotten frustrated because he like watched our videos, sees the comments, and sees how inaccurate a lot of them are. And obviously, when you're a parent, you want to defend your child. And I think that's what he gets mad about. He doesn't get mad at you.
Same.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah, exactly. He gets frustrated about the situation.
Yeah. Another thing that I want to clarify, that I feel like I need to clarify this a million times. My choice is not based on Oscar's character. Like, I am not... Yes, there's things that if you would have done differently in the relationship, I might have not made the choice when I did.
Oh, stop. Don't make him feel bad. Yes, there are certain things that if you didn't say or do, we would still be together. Don't say it like that. Then you're going to make him feel bad. Stay up late at night thinking about what he did. Like, damn. You know, I don't like that. And it's like, it's all his fault. You know, poor Oscar. If he would have just said and done things different. I mean, what do you want? You want perfection from this poor young man, a father of 4? Team Oscar out here, dude.
But I don't think he's not a good dad. I don't think he's not a good partner. I don't think that you're not a good person. Yes, do I think that you have some really bad traits that
don't
are
say
relationship
that.
Ending? Obvious.
Don't you say that. You better stop. You better stop it. You better stop saying that shit about my boy Oscar, because you're not saying that shit about you, okay? Not standing it. Oscar the Grouch, I'll join that. I'll get in that trash can for you any day. In fact, I bet you I'm not the only one. I bet you there's girls thirst trapping for newly singled Oscar the Grouch. Now, and not because of Grouch, because he got a beautiful I don't know, because his name's Oscar. There's really no reason for it. I live in a trash can for him, though. That's how much I love Oscar. Stop. You better stop saying that.
But I don't think that you're not an amazing person.
Same.
Listen, are you a piece of shit? Is this separation all your fault? Do you have horrible traits that make me not want to, that actually make me want to vomit when I look at your face when I'm not forced to make videos for you for our job? Yes. But do I not think you're an amazing person? Of course you're amazing. Except for the fact that I have to, puke in my purse every time I'm near you. You're fantastic. You're one of the best. You're the greatest man of all time.
And especially, I know I was frustrated with you this last month because I feel like you had this, resentment and whatever, and we were, distancing ourselves apart. But you actually went about this pretty well, pretty respectfully, and just you as a person, too. I think you're great as well.
Running D.
Yeah, just throwing that out there. I guess you were telling me, and I'm just like, hey, wait, saying.
Touch it!
I do appreciate you and everything you've done and everything you're continuing to do.
Yeah.
You're awesome. That feels so weird to say on camera. But you are awesome.
I feel like we're having a therapy session.
Yeah, really.
I just want people to know that. I do love Oscar.
You see him touching her? No.
I am not in love with Oscar.
Same.
I'm not looking to be in love either. Grass is not greener. But I'm just not in love, and I don't want to lie to him. I don't want to be with him and, just...
Yeah, same.
lead it on, basically.
After, I think... It kind of sounds weird because I was fighting so hard for the relationship, but after everything that...
I know what he's going through. I've been there myself. The girl's not into you, and then you gotta convince yourself, right? It's healthy. Obviously, listen, I'm overanalyzing. Okay, so let's take Ethan PhD with a full shot of penicillin here. But I feel like I've been there myself. It's like you gotta convince yourself. You know what? Same. I'm not in love with you anymore. I'm not interested. You got to be strong. You got to convince yourself that it's over, right? And I feel like that's what he's been doing. Because there ain't no freaking way he's over it with them living together. They just broke up. She walking around talking about her hard nipples. I'm just saying, ain't no freaking way he's over it.
That happened, I could be like, you know what, same. I don't think I'm in love with you anymore. But I do love you as a person.
Yeah. That was a funny thing. We still say I love you on the phone or call each other nicknames, and then we're like, don't do that. But it's out of 7 years of doing that. Okay, those are like it for my main notes. But the other thing that was asked a lot is like the kids, obviously. Have we told the kids? What have we told the kids? How are they reacting?
We haven't kind of told the kids anything. They're kind of just... There was a little bit of a time where like you were really distant, you were in the room and stuff a lot.
By the way, I saw a kid during this video in the closet, like in the back hallway there, right behind him. Literally standing there. I mean, what do you think? They're blind? What do you got, a bunch of Helen Kellers walking around the house? These kids know everything. They literally know everything. They know that mommy's nipples are hard. They know, you know what I'm saying? They know everything, dude. They probably even know way more than you guys think. That's the truth. The kids are smart as heck.
I saw Levi struggling with it, but at the same time, when I left to Florida, like, he was apparently sad while I was gone too.
He struggled, yeah. I mean, he's 6, so he's like, sees that all of a sudden mom's not really around for a minute. Now dad's not really around for a minute. And like, I think that aspect.
Well, also, he's in the hallway listening to you guys talk about it. He's 6 years old. He understands everything. Come on, guys. Don't treat your kid like a dum-dum. The kid understands. Y'all better just be upfront with him. Just say, listen, little Jeremy or whatever, mommy wants some strange dick. Mommy wants to see what she's got. You know? It's just what it is. Mommy wants to find out what kind of sexy she is. She needs to find herself, you know? What? Oh.
It did affect him. Not really the other kids, though.
None of the other kids at all. And I don't know. I don't really, like, I don't know if I should sit him down and explain it. Like, hey, you know what? Mom and dad aren't together, but we're still going to be hanging out together here at the house. Okay, it might just be more me time and then more her time with you guys. I don't know if, like, do I even bring it up and just kind of just keep going? Because right now...
No, you guys need to explain. The sooner the better. Okay, these kids know everything. They talk amongst each other. The 6-year-old tells them everything. He translates. These kids are smart. They're perceptive. They're emotionally intelligent. Kids are so smart and so beautiful. And divorce, I mean, I know they're not married, but it's basically a divorce, right? I mean, divorce is just so sad. Like, I can see how Theodore loves his mommy and daddy so much, and how he needs both of us, and how he really needs both of us together. And divorce at that young age, I can see it. It can just be so traumatic for a child. And at that young age, especially when mommy and daddy are so important, like the two pillars of their world. So if you want my advice, as I know both of you are watching this right now, like an hour deep into me rambling about these two's relationship, I would tell them, I would be upfront about everything, and the sooner the better, you know. And make sure you know that you love them and it's not their fault.
Things are so normal from their point of view. Like, we're still...
At least we think. We don't.
Yeah.
No.
We think.
Based on their reactions, other than when we were gone. Because now that we're both back and stuff, like, Levi seems to be okay.
Better, right?
Yeah. And so, like, we're still eating together, cooking together, hanging out together. We're still, literally to them, we're still doing all the same things. Really, the only thing that's changed is we're not intimate.
Yeah, we're not in the same room and we're not intimate.
The same room. Yeah, Oscar is not sleeping in the same room as me. So, and you did say that. You did tell them, like, oh, that's mommy's room now and this is daddy's room.
Mm-hmm. And that was my choice too, by the way. Like, I didn't get kicked out. She asked me, like, hey, so what are we doing with like, what's going to happen sleeping arrangement wise? And I told her, oh, I want to go downstairs.
Well, I don't know. We're still, like, figuring these things out. But as of right now, I think the kids are okay. And until they start to ask questions, there's no need.
You guys, no! Don't make them ask questions. You all got a responsibility to explain this to them. Don't make them ask questions, guys. Why is it got to be on them? This is your guys' choice. You gotta, you know, well, it's her choice. Come on, you gotta pay the piper. You gotta explain it. This is the hard part, right? I mean, if you didn't have kids, it'd be easy. You guys are ignoring the hard part.
For us to say anything, especially considering there's not really a change from their point of view.
Bull
if we started
crap.
changing dynamics,
They're taking the easy route out on this. They're just hoping, like, the problem goes away with the kids. Easy route, easy cop out.
Things started changing or whatever, then maybe it might be necessary to do that. Yeah. But other than that, no. And then, other than the kids, I feel like I've said many times, doing good. I think we're in a good place.
We're doing great.
I think emotions will come and go. I think certain triggers will maybe bring that up. I don't know. I just don't want to be dumb. I'm sure things like that happen. It's not like I've had a separation with somebody before, like this at least.
Mm-hmm. I hope not. I hope it's all uphill from here, and I hope we both
uphill. Exactly. Freudian slip. You hear what he says? I hope it's all uphill from here. Mm-hmm.
I hope not. I hope it's all uphill from here.
Oh, we caught him, guys. We caught him. Freudian slip alert. Sorry, I don't know what that was.
And I hope we both grow and get better because, yeah, we have been pretty stagnant the last couple of years. And,
I don't know what that means. You guys been raising 4 kids. What do you mean stagnant? Come on, this is life. This is what it is. You're in parenting time. What's stagnant? What do you need? Literally, what do you need? What does that mean? You're raising 4 kids, for Christ's sake. Do you need to do a no-hit on Sekiro? Is that what you need for growth? Video game. Stupid. Erase that, Ethan.
It's motivated me to like push myself again and be creative and all that.
Especially in creativity. Like already, I feel like I just see that spark. You know.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I think you're great, but you literally killed my creativity. Like I could not even write a poem when I was with you. My mind and heart was literally dead. And now that we've broken up, I just feel so creative.
Have a spark, or you see the spark?
I see the spark in you.
Oh,
like
yeah,
I see that
yeah.
you.
More
Like
fun.
I expressed this to Oscar, but sorry, camera died, or I don't know why
it
turned
turns off
Yeah.
after 30 minutes.
I genuinely feel like you seem happier and you seem more inspired. And
Bullshit, he's miserable.
But also, it might just be like I said. I haven't really found myself, and I need to just go through
you
that.
can't
Honestly,
love someone fully until you learn to love yourself.
What does that mean? Listen, baby, I gotta leave. I don't love myself. So it's just, I'm sorry. These tropes that people try to make stuff make sense mean nothing. Tell me what happened.
I believe that. And I have very little love for myself. And
I'm sorry.
so how am I supposed to love somebody else?
Which is crazy because we've done a lot, dude. We have a lot to be proud of. We're just like sad about what, you know?
Well, I don't think you're not allowed to be sad just because you have good things. I think that we...
I'm going to skip because I'm kind of over it. They're just repeating themselves. But I see there's a spike here in the end. What do they talk about?
The same for both of us. So, anyways.
Dude, next video better be a positive one, all right?
This is positive.
You're right.
It's
You're
just
right.
weird.
Yeah, you're right. But I need like happy vibes only.
Yes.
No more sad topics.
It is. There you go. It says it all. Guys, please. This is so sad and depressing. No. This is a happy video. There you go. Right? That says it all. Perfect ending. What kind of videos they making now?
Good morning.
First vlog back. Look at him. Look at him. He's going in the thumbnail. Everything is great. Oh, really? You guys got to see this thumbnail. Look at this. Hey. Everything's great. Everything's great, guys. No problems here.
Check it out. Daddy. The house is actually still really clean. Good job, guys.
You know what? I don't like watching it with the kids. It makes me uncomfy. So, honestly, I just wish the best for the kids. I wish the best for Oscar. Kira, you better not come crawling back to him once you're like 35. That's just unacceptable behavior. Well, on the other hand, is this a feminist moment? Because usually it's the guys that dip out, right? Leave the wife to take care of the kids, find a new, younger girl. So maybe this is like a feminist, a go women moment. I mean, hey, progress, right? Equality. The woman leaves the man for a younger man. I mean, we can all get behind equality and progress, right? I mean, kind of a twist on the old classic tale. I don't know. Put a little positive spin on it. Anyway, guys, this has been my follow-up video. Hope you all enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.
Wow, Ethan, great moves. Keep it up. Proud of you.